Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's Happy Science Words of Wisdom. Today's Words of Wisdom is removing the false self. Today's Words of Wisdom is removing the false self. So I took this topic from our recent Kyoten of Master's Teachings, Faithful to the Truth. So in chapter 1, Master mentions about how important it is to continue to discover your true self, which is the nature of God that's inside you, because we are children of God, and to continuously remove the false self, find your false self as well, and to remove it. Now let me quote from the book, page 24. So, what I particularly want to emphasize today in relation to conceit is, as I have already taught you long ago, how to grasp your true self. In other words, I do not want you to stop making efforts to discover the false self that lies inside of you. It is as if the mask, especially when you grow older, your false self hardens considerably and becomes very tough to remove. It is as if the mask you're wearing hardens on your face and gets stuck that you cannot pull it off. Many factors contribute to developing a false self, such as the fact that your name is well known, you have a high social status, you work for a famous company, or you have a high educational background. Although it is natural for people to develop such false selves as they grow older, if their masks become stuck to their faces and cannot be removed, they will not be able to see things for how they are. In this way, as people grow older, they tend to have an inflexible mindset and find it hard to understand the ideas of young people or those of a different gender. So even as you grow older, I want you to continuously make efforts to discover your false self. It is very important, even for people who are past their middle age, to constantly make efforts to find and remove their false selves. Let me tell you why. There would not be so much of a problem if your false self is much like the makeup women wear. But if it becomes so solid to the point that it becomes part of your face, like a mask that you cannot take off, then evil spirits or malicious spirits will hook on this part to come and possess you. If you are in a position of power, devils are what will approach and possess you. So you need to be careful about this point. Right. So that was from chapter 1 of Faithful to the Truth. So Master teaches us that the reason why we must remove false self is because those parts act as those parts are the places where the devils will hook onto and possess you. And one of the very big example is conceit, which is why we have a whole movie called Master Salt. If you have a time, please have a look at that movie as well. Now let's look back on what is false self from the Laws of the Sun, one of our fundamental Kyotens. Master teaches us what are false self. So let us look at the 3 false selves that Master teaches. One is the self that takes love from others. So in Happy Science, we teach that the true nature of love is to give. So your false self is the self that tries to take the love away from others and gather those love to you. In other words, it's being self-centered. And the second point is the self that does not believe in Buddha. I'm sure all of you who are watching this video have faith, and since you're members of Happy Science, hopefully we are all past this point. And thirdly, the self that makes no diligent efforts. So, I think this is very important, so I would like to quote from the Kyoten. So the third false self is the self that makes no diligent efforts. The self that makes no diligent effort is, first, the self with a lazy mind. Second, the self that neglects to study Buddha's truth. Third, the self that does not view others fairly. And fourth, the self that is not honest, accepting, or open-minded. So let's be careful on this point. And lastly, one of the false self is the self that is full of attachments. Yes. So those are the 4 points of false self. With that in mind, let us continue to remove the false self within us and keep emitting the true nature of humans, which is the Buddha nature. Now we'd like to make prayers. Lord Alcantara, Master Ryuho Okawa, thank you very much for giving us your great light every day. We practice the principles of happiness, love, wisdom, self-reflection, and progress to make the world better with our brothers and sisters. With our gratitude, we will recite the true words spoken by Buddha, prayer to the Lord, and prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. The true words spoken by Buddha, Ryuho Okawa. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy, and Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other. And there appears Buddhaland. Buddhaland is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love, or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom, or the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls rest in peace. Real souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. The great river is the symbol of the course of lives. Each of you sails down as a small boat, so you need a boatman. If it were not for your own boatman, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock, and you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down a rapid stream, you need to punt in a stream. Then you can change your course. The true words means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days. Or, to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now here, listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand, and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have three aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your past have already gone by. Yet still, your mistakes will be kept in your mind. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha, and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is the eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha land. Now here I command. There shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world, utopia, shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas, believing that the light has reality, believing that love has reality, believing that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together, to keep right mind, and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here, we vow to do so. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord Alcantare, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. O Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love, Earth. Protect us from all evil, and open a future for us. O Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Prayer to Guardian and Guiding Spirits. My guardian and guiding spirits, deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, the light of hope, the source of wisdom, and a shield of courage. Every day, may you help me develop my soul and refine my mind. Every day, may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life. For this, I give my thanks. Thank you for joining today's Words of Wisdom. Have a wonderful day.